Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. It's Brianna Ray from BriY here to bring you a mix of nostalgia and modern fun. So, back when I was a child in the 90s and early 2000s, we had this thing called blow pens. Now, blow pens were freaking incredible. I had a couple myself. However, they also made you lose all lung capacity that you would possibly have. Basically, it was like a pen with like a straw in it, and then you would blow through the straw and it would like spray the color down. These things were so cool. I was like using stencils left and right, and I was like, I'm an artist. I'm gonna sell this and I'm gonna be like, big time. Like Picasso, never heard of him. We're talking about Brianna Ray here. So obviously I love the idea of blow pens, and I've had a listing for blow pens kind of in my like Amazon craft list to get and have like a weird nostalgic episode one of these days. But what I did find more recently that I thought would be kind of fun as a partial review, and also hopefully not destroy my lungs, is this guy. A rechargeable graffiti pen. It's basically an electric blow pen. How cool is that? I hope no one gets too mad at me, but I did already kind of open this once and I repackaged it solely so that I could do this clip of me pulling everything out. I got the pink one, of course, because it's me, hello. It's got a simple on and off switch on the bottom, a place for you to pop in the markers, which are provided, and the button. And it does blow air out the end. Let's peep in here and see what kinds of stencils we got. I see a lot of letters. Oh, we got some pictures too. So here are one set of letters, another set of letters, no lowercase. We got some space stuff, and we got some fairies. That's kind of fun. Not a huge selection, but that works for me. We're just gonna do probably some swatches. I just got some regular copy paper for this, just because it's gonna be kind of a mess, I imagine. And I hate the sound of these markers so much. I'm gonna be dropping these out really quick and hopefully never looking at this plastic again. Let's take red first. I kind of want to do like a quick test. Okay, well, yep, there's definitely stuff in there. Shove this all the way up in there. I didn't really click, but you can definitely feel it's like tight. All right, let's see what we got. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's kind of terrifying. It's really terrifying in red, actually, so I'm gonna take that back and not make red splatter all over. And you can kind of see I got a little bit in other places too. This is very light pink. Be careful when you're putting this in not to touch that. You can slide it in nice and close, and I want to kind of go down here and see how wide we can get. So really close. It's obviously more like that. And let's just kind of get away. So it does kind of fade into a pretty nice, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a gradient almost. All right, so here's all the swatches. Most of them actually came out pretty evenly, except for this light purple. It came out really splotchy. I don't know if I just didn't shove it in far enough, or if I was maybe just too far away when I sprayed it, but you can see a pretty big difference between like this nice even coating versus some of the more like really close splotchier ones. And it's actually not a super bad look. I kind of wanted to try a project with this towards the end on some of the blanks that I have laying around. These, I do believe, are washable markers. I'm just going to test that real quick by doing a quick swipe on my hand and seeing how easily it comes off. Yeah, almost too easily for black. So definitely not something that I could necessarily put on like anything ceramic or glass, like I have mugs and stuff that I was thinking, but I do have some fabric that I think this might take relatively well on. I'm also going to go through my collection of other markers and see if I have any that are kind of in the size that would fit. Unfortunately, it does seem pretty specific to these, and these nibs are super long, so I don't have a lot of hope for this. But I will definitely take a quick peek online to see if they sell maybe refills of these markers and see if that's an option. There's one more type of marker I can try. Tombows. And man, do I love these. And much to my chagrin, I am correct. These are all the markers you get. This is all you get, and there is no way to get refills for these unless you are paying the whole $50 again, which feels like entirely too much. I don't know, man. This ain't doing it for me. I'm gonna test out some of these stencils. And here's the other thing. These stencils are so close together. I'm not really sure how I would not, I mean, I guess tape's the only option, isn't it? Some good news is the stencils rinse off very nicely. I just ran some water over them and they're perfectly clean and ready to use again. So, I think I'm gonna try to, I don't know, make some lemonade with these lemons, because, I mean, geez, look, it's messy, it's everywhere, it's overlapping, it's just not quite giving what I maybe would have liked it to give. I'm also like a little confused since on the back, like there's all these stencils like of pumpkins and like birthdays, or no, autumn blessing. Yeah, there's like a weird autumn theme, fall theme pumpkins and stuff on the back that's not even included in the box. So I have to wonder if, and this came in a bunch of different colors, if the different colors come with different, I don't know, different stencils. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know. I'm just like super disappointed for the price point. I don't know. Frankly, I was expecting a little bit more. You want to know a secret? I'm supposed to be doing homework right now, going back to grad school. And instead I'm doing this. Nailing it. Well, I don't really have much to say about this other than way overpriced for what it is. It's workable. I think it's probably better not so much to be used in this capacity. I'd rather use a more professional airbrush, which you can also get for $50 online. Like the rechargeable ones, they're not as expensive as they used to be, or at least not like when I went looking several years ago. You can get really decent airbrush machines for the same price point as this. As of filming this airbrush with all of the different attachments, this rechargeable base, more professional setup, and all that, this is $49.99 and actually cheaper than this. Obviously this doesn't come with, you know, the paints or whatever, but I mean, if it were up to me, the only real place where this wins is if it's for a child. But if it's for a child, I think I'd rather spend my $50 on something that's gonna last them longer than this. Obviously, as an adult, from an adult standpoint, I would way rather have an adult airbrush that is functional and does what it needs to do. I don't think any adult would be going out and buying this necessarily. But when I'm thinking about even for kids, like this would be really great for maybe a child who just wants to, a super fast like blow and go sort of deal. But I would put that definitely under $30 if it's a child's toy that's designed for kids to play with and mess around with. If you have a younger child who's a little more serious about art and actually wants to try something that's more of an airbrush style, I would just buy a regular airbrush. I mean, why not buy this if it's cheaper and it's gonna last them a lot longer? So I would say maybe for kids under 8, this is a win. And for kids over 8, I might just get them this if that's something that they're interested in. I don't know, I'm a little disappointed in the cost, like a million% disappointed in the cost. And also, I mean, it gets everywhere. I mean, this airbrush, gets everywhere too, but again, at least it's professional quality, it's heavy, it's metal. This plastic item with a pack of dollar store markers just does not make sense to me for a $50 price point. So for all those reasons, I'm going to say that this one is a huge fail for me. I wouldn't recommend it. I will leave it in the description box below if for some reason you're just really dying to have like that taste of blow pens like I was. But yeah, all in all, this is going to be a thumbs down from me. And that is all I had to say. So if you like what you saw, feel free to like and subscribe. I do put out new videos every Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time, and I would love for you to be here for the next one. Thanks again so much, and I hope to see you then. Bye. And this airbrush has a $10 coupon, so you could actually get it for $39.99. Oh, come on. On the bright side, I guess I now have a little carrying case for this. I'm never going to forget which one it is, because, I mean, I'm not touching that plastic for these guys ever again. I'm just gonna pop it all in there, and now next time I want to blow pen it up, I guess I got everything I need all in one easy little pouch.